The Cashmere Bulldog girls basketball team is in the semifinals of the state tournament here at the Sundome in Yakima after a big win in the quarterfinals on Thursday night by a final of 68-31 over Annie Wright. The only time the Bulldogs trailed in the game was in the first few minutes as the Gators claimed a 4-0 lead. That's when Cashmere went on a 17-4 run to end the quarter. The Cashmere defense held the Gators' Juliana Walker to just 8 points through 3 quarters. Cashmere coach Brent Darnell said he had specific things he asked the girls to focus on, and they delivered.
She's a handful. I told her after the game, I said, you know how much we practice that to try to take that away on you. I said, you are that good, and she is. And she's, to her credit, she's got a motor. You know, she just never gives up on both sides of the ball. But when we went into halftime, I think she was like 2 for 22 or 2 for 23 at the half. I thought we were doing a really good job just making it tough on her.
Man, she's a great player, and she, like Coach Darnell said, she has a motor to her, and she's going to do big things for her team, and she's a great leader. But, yeah, our game plan was to come in and take her shot away because she's a good three-point shooter, and I'll give her credit for that. But, yeah, everyone stepped up on our team. Haley Larson, Haley Van Lith, Allie Ball, Riley, Jalen, and I, we just all knew our role is to defend her three ball, and I think we obviously showed that tonight.
Hammond collected 3 first-half three-pointers en route to 13 in the game. Riley Johnson connected on 3 three-pointers of her own in the second half, also finishing with 13. Haley Van Lith led the way with 23 points, got a good chance to sit out most of the fourth quarter. Coach Darnell says it was important to get his starters a chance to rest.
We got to play a lot of girls, rest Haley and Grace and Riley and Erdman a lot tonight, which was really important for us. So, yeah, just really pleased with our team. Just really pleased.
Cashmere will face LaSalle in the semifinals tonight at 7:15, which will carry live on the NCWLIFE Channel. Coach Darnell says they're very familiar with the Lightning.
3rd straight year we've seen them in the state semis. They're really well coached. They pose some problems because they got a little bit of everything. Like, they're that team that has a good post player. They got some good guards around them. They're athletic. They got some depth. It's going to be, you know, we got our work cut out for us. That's a game that can go. That's a game that could go either way.
The Cashmere Bulldogs will move on to play for 4th place tomorrow morning against Riverview after a 62-56 victory over Meridian in the consolation bracket today here at the Sundome in Yakima. The Meridian Trojans were able to close the gap to within 3 points with under 3 minutes to go, but Cashmere would respond. Brooks Elliott was fantastic with the rebounds and also put in a couple of key free throws. Coach Levi Hyen was happy with his full team performance.
Carter Alberts was outstanding again. Brooks Elliott was great offensively and, of course, on the rebounds. I don't know how many second chance opportunities he had for us. We'd miss a shot, he'd go get it. We'd miss a shot, he'd go grab it. So it was really nice to get those two big guys involved when we need baskets.
Elliott finished with 15 points. Carter Alberts led the way with 17, and Sam Phillips had 12. Coach Hyen says that in order to get past and move on to their goal of playing on Saturday, he needed to have that team play well, especially against the press.
We knew the zone was coming. We knew the press was coming, and we made a big emphasis with our boys. We want to get the ball inside. We want to get the ball into Carter Alberts, want to get the ball into Brooks Elliott, and they really, really stepped up for it. Brooks got our first basket of the game and set the tone that we're going to go inside first, and it was huge for us to get those guys involved. It collapses the defense. It creates opportunities for our perimeter players, and plus those guys make really big plays for us.
So Coach Hyen says the goal was to get to Saturday, and thus they will at 8 o'clock in the morning. He says all they have to do is get up and play ball.
When you play at 8 a.m., there's no time to sit around and get nervous. You just get up, eat some food, and let's go play ball. So we're really excited about that opportunity, and we'll be playing a pretty good Riverview team, and playing at 8 a.m. is a lot better than not playing.
Cashmere with a win over Meridian today, 62-56, and will play for 4th place tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. At the Sundome in Yakima, I'm Eric Grandstrom on the NCWLIFE Channel. Let's get you up to date on the rest of the boys' scores today. Elmira Cooley Heartline stayed alive. They'll play for 4th tomorrow after a 69-46 win over Muckleshoot Tribal. In the 2B tournament in Spokane, Lake Roosevelt topped Liberty of Spangle 63-61. They'll play for 4th. Brewster and St. George's play tonight in the semifinals at 9 o'clock. Turning to the girls' side of the tournaments that are going on, Ellensburg top Port Angeles 52-46, so they'll play for 4th tomorrow morning. Moses Lake's season came to an end, falling to Issaquah today 68-57. Cashmere and LaSalle on tap tonight at 7:15. The Wenatchee Valley Lady Knights got off to a great start to the NWAC tournament in Everett Thursday, defeating Tacoma 70-48, but then the tournament was postponed Executive Director of the NWAC, Marco Azurdia, says they hope to resume the tournament in a week or so, but due to the closure of Everett's campus where the tournament was being held due to the coronavirus, they just are not sure about the continuation, if it'll happen or where it will happen. Other women's college basketball last night, number 14 Oregon State down Washington State 82-55. Utah beat Washington. Central Washington topped Simon Fraser 76-60 at the quarterfinals of the GNAC tournament in Seattle. They'll play in the semifinals coming up tonight at 7:30 against Alaska Anchorage. Eastern Washington travels to play Weber State on Saturday at 6 o'clock. On the men's side last night, Washington beat Arizona State 90-83. Arizona topped Washington State 83-62, and Eastern Washington beat up on Idaho State 100-75. On the men's schedule tomorrow, Eastern Washington hosts Weber State at 2:05. Washington State plays at Arizona State on the Pac-12 Network. Washington tips at Arizona at 7 o'clock on ESPN. The Wenatchee Wild face a must-win situation tonight at the Town Toyota Center against the Vernon Vipers. Wenatchee down 3-1 in the best-of-7 series. Game 5 tonight at 7:05. If they win, they'll have another game in Vernon on Sunday. They'll need to win that one, too, to push the series to a Game 7 on Tuesday back in Wenatchee. With sports, I'm Eric Grandstrom on the NCWLIFE Channel. Grant, back to you.